Now, question, if the stock market drops 30% tomorrow, what is your plan? Not what you hope is going to happen, right? But what is your actual plan going to be? And if that's a question that's going to make you pause, then guys, this is probably a video that you want to make sure you stick around and watch. But let's take it back. Let's take it back to what we always talk about, 2008, the financial crisis. The average 401k for people between 55 and 64, it dropped 37%. And some people didn't recover until 2013, right? And if you were close to retirement during that time, it completely changed everything, everything for what you pretty much were looking to do. So you definitely need to understand something. This is important. But before we break this down, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe and follow the channel so you never miss anything else that you need for retirement. And don't forget to make sure that you click on the links below in the description. That way you could get yourself your free budget. You could ask any other questions or schedule a sit down so we could talk and see what possibly could be done for you in this kind of scenario, right? But let's talk about preparing for your retirement, for the next big drop, without having a fear, without having a panic, and without guessing what the heck am I going to do. This is what you need to understand. So look, market crashes, they aren't rare. They're normal. It's going to happen. So let's be honest. Everyone talks about all the time about the market like it's guaranteed to be going upward like a staircase, but history says otherwise. You guys already know that. On average, the stock market sees at least a 10% correction every 1 to 2 years. All right. And then a major crash every 7 to 10 years. All right. So the real question, folks, is will another crash happen? Or when is it going to happen? Or what is your plan going to be when that happens? You need to figure out what the heck you're going to do. And here's a thought. Here's a thought that you really need to think about. Why do we act surprised when the market drops? You know what happens, but so much people act surprised all the time. I see it happen a lot. It's almost like being shocked that renter, you know what I mean, is right now. You're shocked that it hit winter. Come on, we know what happens. Just like winter, some people they're never prepared, and some people just don't understand what to do. But you guys should already know this, right? So the question is, can you recover from a crash? Right? If you're 25, possibly, but when you're 60, it's tough. When you're young, a crash could feel like an opportunity, right? You got time, you got decades, right? You could wait for to rebound, for it to buy the dip, all that stuff. But what if you're near retirement? Or what if you're already retired and then there's another crash, right? You don't have 10 years to recover from a bad year. And that, folks, is where something that's called a sequence of return risk comes in. Now, what is that? It basically means this: when you have that, it's a big market loss early in your retirement, and it could destroy your portfolio even if the long term average returns look fine. So, let me give you a quick example of what I mean with the sequence, right? You got two retirees, they got the exact same amount of money, right? Exact same amount, and they had the exact same return, the exact same withdrawal. Everything is playing perfect. But one retires right before a huge crash, and then the other retires right after a recovery. So one retired before a crash, one from a recovery. Guess who runs out of money first? Who do you think it is? It's the person who retires into the downturn, right before the downturn. Same returns, same saving, same strategy, is different timing, which creates a different outcome, which creates a different retirement stress for a lot of folks. It happens all the time. So look, now here's a question I tell you if you're watching this. If you're within 10 years of retiring, should all your money still be exposed to 100% market risk? Most likely, most of you guys are going to say no. For most people, the answer, we already know, is going to be no, which it should be. But this is what people need to understand. What's the actual problem when something like this happens? The problem isn't volatility itself. The problem, I would say, is unprotected volatility when you're close to your retirement age. That's the real problem. No, your 401k, your 403b, it gives you a ton of investment choices. Yes, we know that. But you know what they don't give you? What does your 401k not give you? No downside protection, no stop loss feature, so you don't lose anything, no guaranteed income, you don't get that, no guardrails if the market were to tank, right? You have a no lock-in of your gains, and no one really watching that risk for you. You're the one that really needs to take a lot of it, right? So it's like driving without brakes. You can't stop it. So yeah, you can move forward, no problem. But when danger comes, what are you going to do? You can't control the damage, folks. You can't control it once something like this happens and you're of older age. So, if your retirement money, right? If your retirement money is your future income, shouldn't at least part of it be protected like, income, not like an investment? You want to protect it like your regular income, not just letting it sit there. And this is why, for me, fixed index annuities exist. That's a huge breakdown for a lot of folks. So let me just kind of break down what it is in the simplest way possible. All 401k, put it into a fixed index annuity. It's not about chasing the highest returns. You're not going to get that in annuities. It's about protecting what you've already built, right? And that's what fixed index annuities do, right? It's protecting everything. You get to participate in the market on the upside, but you get to avoid the market downsides because it's a reflection of the market, not in the market, right? That means your principal is going to be protected. You don't have to worry about losing your principal. Okay, you can lock in growth each year. Certain policies let you do that, right? Many have no annual fees. There are fees, but a lot might not be annually. You could also add guaranteed income for life. Now, what does that mean, folks? What does that mean? If the market goes up, you could earn a portion of it, no problem, a portion of the growth. But if the market goes down, you're not losing anything. Zero is your hero. Not less, not a little, zero. You're not losing anything, folks. And I don't know about you, right? But zero losses, it sounds a lot better than I hope it rebounds eventually. A lot better than 2008, right? Limra study showed that retirees using guaranteed lifetime income products, just like annuities, right? They experience a significantly lower level of stress during what market downturns. I don't got to worry about it if I'm not losing anything because they know exactly what's happening. They know exactly what income's coming in. No guessing, right? There's no praying what's happening. No refreshing the portfolio every morning. Like it's the weather. None of that stuff. You know what's coming in if you have that guaranteed income. That's huge. Right. So how does that work? It's rolling your money over. It's the bridge between risk and protection, pretty much. So here's where I tell people fixed index annuities, 401k, where it ties together. If you're still working and under 59 and a half, you might be limited. You may not be able to do everything. But once you hit 59 and a half, you unlock something that they call an in-service rollover, meaning you can move part of your 401k into a protected strategy, right? While you're still at that job. Every job is different, but you can do something like that for some job. Now, if you already left your job, you can move an old 401k, TSP, 403b, whatever it is, no problem. It's pretty much an IRA you could control, a protected growth strategy, right? A fixed index annuity with a guaranteed income option. It is your own kind of IRA. So it gives you no taxes, no penalties, no drama. You know what's coming, right? It's like moving your money from a storm zone, right, to I can sleep at night zone where you're not worrying about anything. And folks, that's huge, where you don't have to worry about your retirement. So is your retirement strategy built, right, for good markets only, or is it built for real life? Because in real life, all right, the market's going to have crashes. Real life is going to be volatility, right? Real life is going to be uncertainty. That's just how it is. And your retirement plan should reflect reality, all right? Not a fantasy. It should reflect reality, knowing these things may happen, okay? So I tell people that's huge to know. And let's keep it real. If you want to know the truth, let's keep it real, right? You do not need to panic. You do not need to predict the next market crash like everyone's doing online. You don't need to have time in the market. You don't need to make extreme moves, right? You don't have to worry about that. You just need a plan that doesn't collapse, right? The moment the market has a shakeup. That's huge. Market correction protection, right? Most people don't need to move all their money, but they do need to protect a portion of it. That's where annuities come in. Don't move all of it, move a portion. Because if you're close to retirement, right, and you're close to retirement, your number one goal is no longer to be aggressive growth. Your number one goal is not beating the market. Your number one true goal is keeping what you've already earned when you're 2, 3, 4 years from retirement. And that's where rollovers and your annuities, all these things come into place. They're not magic, right? They're not hype. They're just smart tools, folks, used at the right time. And if used right, it could go so farther for you. And the right time is usually when you're close to the finish line. Too many people, they're too close to the finish line and they have so much money in risky accounts. I see it all the time. I've been licensed for the last decade. I see a lot of my clients. So I'm telling you guys, if you're wondering how much should you protect, if a rollover makes sense, if you just want to know your options, like I said, click in the description. You can schedule a consultation or you can message me with some other questions. That way we can figure out, is rolling over your money even the right idea for you? And if this is helpful, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe so you never miss the next content that I drop for you guys. And with that being said, ladies and gents, just here to drop a few cents. You're here to retire with Earl, and I'll see you on the next one.